Fire!
Hello guys, my name is TTM Leader, and this is part 2 of my tutorials on how to make your own World at War CFG mod menu for PS3. It's been about a month now since I uploaded the first part 1, and in the last few weeks or so I've had a few people, about maybe 5 or 6 people, ask if I was going to make a part 2, and I wasn't going to, because I only had about 50 views on it in about a month, so it wasn't really going anywhere, so I wasn't going to plan on making another one. But where people have been asking me for part 2, I guess I'll be doing one. So here it is. So anyway, in the part 1, if you haven't watched it, there'll be an annotation right now in the top left corner. Right now, you can go and watch that right now, and it'll get you started on everything we need, the base of everything we need to do. It'll give you this Notepad++, you'll know what we're doing with this stuff right here, and it'll fill you in a little bit. So, as I said, this is part 2, and this is going to be where we're putting some coding in. This is just the basics of the coding that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a lot more coding, a lot more, and it's going to get a lot more technical with VSTR and set and binds and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, I hope you guys just stay in there and don't quit. That's all. So anyway, first things first, we have everything set up from part 1, so all we need to do now is just start the coding. So presets, as I said in the last video, are mods that will be activated as soon as you press multiplier in your World at War. So the things you want to be activated right away will go in this category. So if you wanted laser out of your gun to be on all the time, you put it in here. If you wanted your clan tag to be hacked, you put it in here. If you wanted your name to be colored, you put it in here. Anything you practically need or want, you put it in there. Also, there's one category that I didn't put in there and I forgot all about. It's needed mods. There are a few mods that you do need to have for your mod menu to work, so your mod menu recognizes that you are the one that it's supposed to be working for and not other people. Now if you're going to be releasing this online, there's a little bit different codes that you need, codes that I put in my menus for other people to use, but we're not going to be doing that. You don't need to do that. So so your needed mods right now are set gpad _ buttons config, and in these two quotations, you always need to have quotations. This is a command. These are in between these. This is where your value will be. It's called value, but it's not actually a value. Set, that will become annoying sometimes, because you will have to put those 3 letters set so many times. I'll say that right now. You're going to have to type the word set to the point where you're going to be saying set automatically for no reason. But anyway, this is your main command right here, set. And then this is your mod, your dvar, and your value of what your dvar is going to do goes into these quotations. You need to have the quotations. So if we're setting gpad _ buttons config, that makes it so whoever's PSN name you put in right here, the binds that you do down here will work for that person. So if you put a different PSN in there and you're the one using this mod menu, nothing will happen. You might have a few problems with your binds. Your menu might not open or something like that. Not very often it'll happen, but just to be on the safe side, just put your PSN name in there. So I'm just going to be putting TTM Leader because that's my PSN name. Another one you'll need is set SV _ cheats in the brackets. You need the brackets, as I said, and you need the set. So as I said before, this is the command, this is the dvar, this is the value. Now, a lot of the things you'll come across are booleans, and they're called boolean mods because they only have two values, one for on and two for off. Zero for off. I mean, one for on, zero for off. That's a boolean. That means you can only do true or false kind of thing, and one is true and zero is false. So if you wanted SV_cheats to be on, you'll put 1. If you wanted your cheats to be off, you'll put 0. But because it already isn't set on, if you wanted it to be off, you could just delete that line completely. But we're not going to do that. So SV_cheats, you need that on because it'll make it so God mode will be allowed. If you don't have SV_cheats, you won't be able to use your God mode or your no clip or refill ammo. All those mods that you need, the given mods that you usually always have, will not work. So you need to put that one. Everything I type, guys, you gotta write down. This is the whole point of this whole process. Another one. Oh yeah. CG_HUD chat. Oh, I gotta get my charger. HUD chat position. 1 second, I gotta get my cord. Alright, sorry about that. I don't have my cord anymore. I gotta share a cord with someone because my dogs chewed up my old one. So anyway, as I was saying about the HUD chat position, you need this because if you don't have this, your mob menu will be behind the map. Where the map is in the top left corner of your screen, that's also where the chat position is. So if you don't have your chat position lowered, you won't be able to see your mob menu. It'll be behind the map and it'll be hard to see. So the hub chat position, you got to put 0 and 250. The reason for 0 and 250, this is a special mod where it has two values. It needs to have two values for it to work. If you just put 0, nothing will happen. It won't work. And if you put 1 for on, it's not going to work. 0 and 1 are unknown values for this mod. It will not work. But if you put 0 space 250, that means that you set two values for this mod because it needs two values. Now the 250 is the vertical way of where your mod is, your menu. Up and down on the screen, the first number is left and right. So 0 is, it's going to be on your far left of your screen. And 250 means it's going to be in the bottom, or in the middle of your screen, up and down wise. So it's going to be in the mid left of your screen. Now if this was set 250, 250, your mod menu will be right directly in the middle of your screen. But we're just going to stick with 0 because it is the most commonly used and it's easy to work with. I think that's it for the needed mods. Now for your presets, you can do many things. I made a little mod viewer here a while back. It's not finished, but my free trial of what I made this in ran out, so I stopped working on it. But I still have a lot of stuff done in it. So what you do is you just click on this and you scroll down and you pick any mod that you want, and the mod you pick will have the code right here. Now I realize it says xtar98 and my old YouTube. That's my name. That's actually me. That's my old account. Well, it's my regular account that I don't hack on. TTM Leader is the one I hack on. But don't pay attention to that. But anyway, as I was saying, so you can pick a lot of things here for your presets. You can make it so aimbot is on all the time. You can make it so you have bullet tracers on all the time. Bullet tracers are when you shoot, your bullets have a white line coming from them, so you can kind of see where your bullet goes. Color name and lobby, we're going to be doing that one. You can have flame vision, force host. You can put any vision you want actually for your presets, but I just keep it normal. Some people that play on PC version and they go and hack on PS3, they might want to put PC graphics because there's actually a mod to make your game look as if you were playing on PC. But anyway, what we were gonna do for this is to make the your colored name in your lobby. Other people can't see it. It's just for you, but it makes your whole name a certain color that you want it to be. So, for example, if you're in a private match, your name could be red or blue, cyan, green, anything you want. Now, it'll be like that in public match lobbies, in pre-game lobbies, but other people won't be able to see it, only you will. So, the code for that is UI underscore, player, party color. And in the brackets, you have to put a 4-digit number with spaces. So if you were to have 1111, that won't work. The game would read that as one whole number, and it would be incorrect. 4-digit colors need to have spaces in between. It's like that. Or if you're doing 1111, like we just did, you have to do like that, spaces. But 1111 is not a color, so the colors that the most commonly used are right here. 0001 is black, 0011 is blue. If you want all zeros, that's transparent. You will not see, you won't see your name. It'll be completely see-through as if it wasn't even there. Yellow, white, cyan. You got lots of colors, so I'm just gonna put it as red. So red is 1001. Now you have to have spaces in between, as I said. Another one, another preset mod that we're going to do is clan name. Clan name is a hat clan tag. You can put it as whatever you want, as long as it's only 4 digits. So set clan name. Now you don't need to do this. You can have it all lowercase if you want. But if you notice, between these, I always put a capital to separate each word. That's just a personal preference I do. You don't need to do that. It's just, it makes me tell what I'm typing easier. So you can put set clan name, and then in between these quotations you can put anything you want as long as it's only 4 letters, 4 digits. So if you wanted that, you could do that. For at symbols, you can do that or that. Anything you wanted to do that you couldn't do in the game, you can do now. If you wanted to do rain, where it just puts your whole name in different colors, you can do that, but it will kind of defeat the whole purpose of having a colored name right here. But to do the rain, you need to have the developer devars. We're going to do that in a second. But developer devars make it so the game treats you as if you made the game. And it lets you do hat clan tags that make your name colored to other people, as if, you know, you can tell when you're in a lobby with hackers because they have names that are changing colors and stuff like that. But I'm just going to stick to the one I always do, which is the squiggly line thing pointing to the left with TTM. I always do that. And another thing you can do is set message of the day. It's MOTD for message of the day, and anything in between these two brackets will be the message of the day. You will not see it very fast if you're signed in. If you're signed in, it'll change really quick. But if you're signed out and you go to multiplayer and you have the set message of the day mod, you'll see your message of the day of what you put it. If you wanted to have your whole message of the day red, you can put up 1 and then write whatever you want. If you wanted it green, is 2. Yellow is 3, dark blue is 4, cyan or bright blue is 5, 6 is a brownish color, 7 is white, 8 is gray, I can't really remember what 9 is, and 0 is black. So I'm just going to go with red because we went with red up there. So I'm just going to put for message of the day, subscribe to TTM Leader. Which all you guys should do. Anyway, I think that's it for the presets, really. You don't really need that much more. We will come back to the presets after, though, because there will be a few that we need to set after. I think that's it. That's all the time we have, I think. I'm trying to make these 10 minutes long. I probably went way over. I'm not sure. I forgot to put the timer on. So, Anyway, you can click the little floppy disk up here, like I said in the last video, and instead of it being 1 gigabyte now, it'll be still 1 gigabyte. Never mind. Well, you know it's different because when you open it, it's all still there. But yeah, so that's part 2, and as I said, subscribe and stay tuned for the part 3. I'll try to keep up to date this time instead of waiting a whole month for the next one. The only reason I waited a month was because I never had that many views, and I didn't want to make a video if no one was going to watch it, right? So, but when you guys said that you wanted part 2, it kind of made me want to make a part 2, so here I am. So yeah, stay tuned for part 3, and I'll see you guys next time.